Just thought I'd check in. I'm kind of new to YouTube. I've been spending the last year on Facebook, and apparently somebody's been stealing all my stuff on Facebook and bringing it over to YouTube. So there's two Hoof Cowboy channels on YouTube, but this is the one where I am. So we're out here trimming today. I'm going to pass the phone over to my trusted cameraman. We're going to trim this cow, and then we'll talk a little bit more. All right, sweetheart, just relax. Okay, one of the things I'm going to try really hard to show on this channel is when we take care of these cows, we don't get a lot of problems. And so I'm out here in the western part of the United States. We have a lot of rocks. We have a lot of things that can puncture through cows' hooves. And so our culture here is to kind of maximize that biological system in the cow and her nutrition to create healthier hooves and stronger hooves. So I'm going to get a lot of comments telling me to sharpen my knives and do it this way and do it that way, but ultimately, if you know what you're looking at, you will be able to see the density and the hardness in these cows that we trim. All right, sweetie. So here's a little rock right here. I'm going to show you a lot of videos of rocks coming out of hooves. A lot of times we'll just pop them with the grinder and they'll bounce right out. Two more to go. There you go. Again, right here we have another rock, and a lot of people making videos are showing how far and how deep and how painful these rocks become. I probably pull rocks out of 3/4 of the cows that I trim, and probably 1 in 1,000 to maybe 1 in 2,000 ever get deep enough to cause a problem. And that is because of these animals' ability to create healthy, strong hooves, because the farmers that own them are taking such good care of them. take back over. We'll let the camera guy clean up. Whoop whoop, Brittany's on. All right, so kind of one of the other things I want to talk about is just a few of the, let's see if I can flip around. Kind of a few of my biggest questions that I get asked, and this is primarily on Facebook, which I'm going to be here on YouTube a lot more in the future, but why don't we wash the hooves? It seems like such a simple idea, and ultimately, if I flip you back and forth for a little bit, you look at, this is where my equipment is set up. And in a typical day, we trim between 80 and 120 cows. And so we're on a concrete base, and that looks pretty clean, pretty dry concrete. But the amount of water that it takes to wash each individual hoof off is a lot of water. It's high pressure, and there's no drainage area around these hoof trimming facilities. And so as you're washing that off, you're creating a big pond and a big lake, which as we're trimming, we have to wade around in. The cows that are walking into the chute are afraid of the water. It's a little more slippery. And so it just creates a lot more hazard, not to mention the hazard of the electrical equipment that we have with the chute. And so, you know, washing the hooves, as great of an idea as that seems, it's pretty easy to just trim a whole bunch of cows with no water. The grinder takes off that top layer immediately, and actually, the wetter we make this environment around this equipment, the dirtier I'm gonna get, the dirtier the cows are gonna get, and the more miserable we all are. So I am going to pan out real quick to, let's see, let's go quick. I just kind of want to show the beauty of this Western environment. And I don't know if I'm close enough or you can see, but it's just miles and miles of open land with rolling hills in the background. There's a farm. This is a nice big, you know, Western style dairy farm. And so very awesome place to be. I'm really excited to start doing more on YouTube. And I want to thank everybody who's here and watching. And I would love any comments of different types of videos you would like to see, what you would like to see during lives, shorts, you know, just let me get to know you a little bit. So with that, whoop whoop, thanks for being here. And since this is my first live, I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to get off. Cancel. Let's see, nope. Hold on.